And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Franny Gerthofer has joined us once again. As you know, she is the Executive Director of the Hilton Head Humane Association. And we have a very special guest with us, Rascal. We're going to show a picture of Rascal.
He's wonderful.
A sweet, gentle, big dog.
He's a sweet, the greater description never been told. But we actually pulled him from the county shelter, who are our partners in rescue, Beaufort County, back in September.
Okay.
So he's been around for a little bit with us. He's going on 8 years old.
Right.
But he does get on with other dogs, and we met some cats out in the parking lot when we were coming in. He was fine there too. So he's a nice big old dog.
He's up for adoption. I mean, he came into the studio and no barking,
no,
just so sweet.
Just wants to meet everyone.
I know.
So
he's available
at our Hilton Head campus, so please come and meet him.
Okay, now we want to talk about some other topics. First of all, the heat.
Yes.
All right, so we need to be careful of the heat with our pets, right?
Well, of course, and so just to be very observant of how they're doing in the heat, or with you when you're walking them or whatever else. But more importantly for today, it's just about leaving animals in a car. So, there's just so everybody understands, the ordinance from Beaufort County is it's not against the law to leave an animal in a car where the air conditioning is on and the motor and all of that. But it's the perception of other people who see unaccompanied animals in the car. And so they will call the authorities right away. And so it kind of bottlenecks the process of being able to help. So so then the authorities come, and by that time, but if an animal is in distress, whether the car is on or not, we have to do something about it. So I guess the bottom line is, not to leave your animals unaccompanied in a car, even if it's running with the air conditioning on.
So that's, a good tip. And also just make sure your animals, pets are hydrated, lots of water, right?
And you just monitor their activity during the high summer heat.
Okay, very good.
Sure.
Also in the summer, hurricanes, possibly. Beryl just, went through the country.
Right.
And I hope we don't have one, but if we did, and we had to evacuate, well, how do we handle our pets, our animals?
Well, right now is the time to make sure everything's up to date.
Okay.
Of course, that you have an evacuation plan, that all of your animals' paperwork, inoculations is up to date, and you have a hurricane package for your animals, with their bed, their toys, their medications, their food, travelable bowls and that type of thing. Anything that would make them comfortable, but just be prepared, and even if it sits through all hurricane season, so be it. But be prepared to move with it, and then where to go. You have to really make sure your pet is welcomed wherever it is, and so you have to do your research before that too. But the biggest thing is to be prepared, because when the hurricane is coming, people tend to panic
and think about themselves and their family, and then the last minute,
and rightfully so,
right?
But the pet, and so a lot of we work very closely with Beaufort County during the hurricanes. And I can tell you from years of experience that there are a lot of animals that are left behind.
Oh,
and so, it's our job to make sure that they're safe.
They're just heartbreaking.
It's it's a panic situation, but it is heartbreaking. But that preparation makes all the difference. And if you need help with, equipment or anything that's necessary to travel with your pet, we're happy to assist people.
All right, kind of another sad situation is that someone moves here, a family moves here, and then they really can't deal with their pet, their dog, their cat, whatever, and so they surrender. They just automatically surrender their animal to you all?
Well, I think a lot of rescues, well, I can't speak for everyone, but for our partners in Beaufort County and ourselves with Hilton Head Humane, we are seeing an uptick with requests for owner surrender animals. And so we do have a pet process. It is a little bit of a work in progress. We don't like to just pull animals in that are used to living in a home. We try to work other avenues first and let an overcrowded shelter be the last resort. But I think what we're seeing are a lot of people are moving now to our beautiful low country, which is nice. Why wouldn't they?
Right.
But oftentimes they're coming with their animals and not really preparing for rental properties or something that accepts animals. So it's again, doing your homework ahead of time to make sure that not only yourself but your animal's welcome to where you're coming. Or if you do have to surrender, then maybe you work with the local rescue that you adopted your animal from prior to moving to here.
Franny, lots of great tips and information today, always. You have 2 locations. You said
Yes.
both on Spanish Wells Road in Hilton Head, and then the other is Okatee?
Yes, we are off of 170, 10 Pritchard Point Road in Okatee, and we also have our thrift store, The Litter Box, on Old Wild Horse Road. So we're a busy little business.
And Franny is a very dedicated ED. She's been in that position 20 years, so it's hard to...
When I was 15, I started.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.
Good tips. Franny Gerthofer with the Hilton Head Humane Association. And we'll be right back with more news. Don't go away.